You have the vision. You have the ideas. You've probably mapped out exactly what your life could look like. And yet, here you are. Same place, same routine, same excuses. This isn't a motivation problem. It's not laziness. And it's definitely not that you don't want it badly enough. The real reason you're stuck is happening inside your brain. And once you understand it, everything changes. Psychologists have studied this for decades. They have a name for it. It's called high-level construal thinking, and it's the hidden trap that catches almost every big dreamer. Here's how it works. When you dream big, your brain operates at a very high abstract level. You see the destination, the outcome, the version of you that made it. But the brain that dreams in destinations is terrible at dealing with details. And details are exactly what action requires. The first trap is what psychologists call the planning fallacy. When you imagine your future success, your brain skips the hard parts. It fast forwards to the result and completely edits out the struggle, the failure, the boring, repetitive work in between. So, when reality shows up, with all its friction, all its setbacks, it doesn't match the movie your brain built. And your brain responds to that mismatch by doing what feels safest. Waiting, replanning, dreaming a little more. Because dreaming feels like progress, but it isn't. Here's the darker truth. Some people stay stuck on purpose, without even knowing it. Psychologists call this identity protection. As long as you never fully try, you never fully fail. And as long as you never fully fail, the dream stays intact. You can always say, I could have made it if I'd really tried. Trying and failing destroys that safety net. So the brain avoids trying altogether. It protects the dream by keeping you away from it. That's not weakness. That's your brain doing exactly what it was designed to do. Protect you from pain. But in this case, protection is the trap. The third reason is action paralysis, also called analysis paralysis. Big dreamers tend to see every possible path at once, every option, every risk, every what if. And the more clearly you can see the full picture, the more overwhelming it becomes. So instead of picking one imperfect path and walking it, you freeze. You research more. You consume more content. You wait for the perfect moment. But here's what the research actually shows. The perfect moment never comes. Action creates clarity. Waiting destroys it. So what do? You stop managing your dreams and start managing your next 10 minutes. Not your 5-year plan, not your vision board. 10 minutes. Psychologists call this implementation intention. Attaching a specific action to a specific moment. Not, I'll work on my business soon, but at 7 a.m. tomorrow, I will open my laptop and write one paragraph. That level of specificity bypasses the dreaming brain entirely. It forces action before the resistance kicks in. Small, specific. Now, the gap between who you are and who you want to be isn't filled by bigger dreams. It's filled by smaller actions taken consistently before you feel ready. You already have the vision. Now, your only job is to shrink the first step until it's impossible to say no to. If this hit close to home, subscribe, because every week we get into the psychology of why you do what you do, and more importantly, how to change it.